Hi everybody, GL1 here, and I have something that I'm going to show you that you may not have seen before and may not see at all. But real quick, I'm going to go through He-Man and the Masters of the Universe, Skeletor. Alright, so here is the first Skeletor that came out. Alright, so there he is, Skeletor, and you twist him, and he punches, and he's got some little glow-in-the-dark aspects to him, wrist turns, no knees, hips, arm. All right, well, then you have Skeletor on his motorcycle. So same Skeletor, different color scheme, functions the same way. It's got this motorcycle. You could take the handle out, stick it in the back here, and then there he can turn it that way. And then there you go. He can have his magic staff positioned that way. His wrists turn so that he can hold on to the handlebars and they move as well. All right, so then we have Savage Skeletor. All right, so Savage Skeletor, he's obviously, you can see he's more armored. He's armored in a very savage way. And his armor's got more spikes all over it. And no punching action there. Doesn't have that spring. But you're getting more detail. All right, so actually take a look at the back. So see, all right, a little more armor detail. All right, well, then you have big giant Skeletor, whoops, and with his fluorescent green armor. It's like an energy armor. It's got Wolverine-like claws, and all of this pops off. And then there you go, big giant 10-inch tall Skeletor, very scary hand. It's rather skeleton-like. There you go. All right, it's his clawed skeleton hand, hip motion. And he's got a ball joint that's attached to a spring for his torso so he can smack you any way he wants. All right, and then this is some squishy plastic here. All right, so I can get under there, take a look at that mug. All right, there you go. So armored 10-inch Skeletor. And then Skeletor was reborn. Skeletor reborn. You may or may not have seen this. And look, he's got a punch, and his punch is the visage of a skull. See that? And then he's got like clear hands. And then a big giant claw that snaps on there. And that comes off. All right. And it's got like a, well, sort of like a demonic goat head, I have to say. And I gotta say it. All right. And then he's got this armor here. And he's got some spring action there, so he can also smack you. Well, and he can also drop his hands because they don't stay on. And of course, no knees. But he does have feet that can twirl, so you can help him stand. Oh, and he's even got some real cloth down there. All right, well, here we go. Drum roll. And you have this empty box of Cosmic Terror Skeletor. And you can tell from the box, it's going to be big. There he is. Let's move this camera back because he's big. And Cosmic Terror Skeletor. And he's got wings. And he's got horns again. And they're rubbery, so you can squish them together if you like doing things that are squishy. And it's also so that you don't get hurt. His mouth even moves. So he can open his mouth. There you go. And he's got piercing red eyes. He can look all around. He's got some elbow action. No knees, of course, but he does have feet that swivel. He's got a tail. And he's got buttons. Check out this. So he's got levers, actually. They're levers. So you pull that down, and his arm can attack you. And he's got a lever on each side. And what you can do is he's got ratchet action. And you can ratchet his arms up at a higher angle. Let me show you that. and then you can pull those levers. See the levers back here? One is like a sword, and the other is kind of like his staff. And so he can smack you, bang you on the head. So, and you can lower those. You hear it, click, click, click. And then the elbows, and his wrists turn too. So pretty good for simplistic. And his wings, they click. And they can move. There's a joint, see that? Okay, so all of this can be yours, of this Cosmic Terror Skeletor, for about $33. And that's a lot. So for this, because really this should be $20. So in order to justify buying this, oh, he also twists. The only way to justify this is to use loose change. So I'd been saving up a lot of loose change, and I had almost $32 in loose change, and that made me not so feel bad about spending this much money on a figure that really shouldn't cost this much. But I am glad I have it because it is cool. And, you know, it's all part of the storyline, and I do like to continue the storyline. You can even see he's got like space wings, very cosmic-y. And all right, I have one more quick thing to show you because this is maybe impossible to get. It's Merman, and played by George Takei from the original Star Trek, an actor from the original Star Trek. And the reason I'm including this is I ordered this well in advance from the Big Bad Toy Store, got it, and I ordered another one at the same time on Amazon, because actually I forgot that I already ordered it. Got the one from Big Bad Toy Store, have waited months for the one from Amazon, and they just canceled my order because they said they are not able to get it. So I waited. They said they had trouble getting it to begin with, and they asked me if I wanted to wait, and I said, sure, why not? Because it was $11.99, so it's not that bad. Because it looks cool. You can see he's got some knee swivels and his feet swivel. But I don't know if anyone's going to be able to get this now, and I feel real bad about that because it's really cool, and it's good with the show. And there, his little weapon or friend is an octopus, and if you watch on Netflix, My Octopus Teacher, octopi are really, really cool and smart and nice sometimes. So I guess they can be weapons when Merman is wielding them, but they're actually pretty nice little folks in the ocean. All right, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed that. And if you can get out there and find one of these, I think they're going to be rare, at least for a while. So, and it is fun. So he can probably do a lot of smacking of He-Man around, you know, or maybe they can just be friends and make peace with each other, like we all should. All right, take care. See you soon.